My God, you guys are impatient. How you doing, everybody? Good to see so many people here already. Good grief! I'm just looking down the list. Hey, Kevin, there's Angry, Roberta Casada, Nicola, Redhead, Surfer Dude, Smeagol. And guys, we have a bunch of the modders with us. We have Zoxide. How you doing, Jeff? How you doing, man? We have. I saw Danny come in earlier. Yep, Danny's here. Danny 50205. And who else is here? Who else is here? I saw somebody else. Oh, Yayi. Yayi's here. How you doing, Ali? So, guys, if you've got like questions about the modding and stuff, ask the guys because they're all here. They know this stuff like a hell of a lot better than I do. So, man, I think it's time to get going. I guess. Actually, some names that I don't know. Some new people. Always good to see new people. Marcus Lou. Hey. Harry. How you doing? Panther, Ninja Wolf. Ron. Hey, Ron. How you doing, man? Oh, here you go. We're starting to get the questions. Surfer Dude. Surfer Dude is asking, do you think multiplopper can be modded to allow for a configuration of multiple buildings to be added at once? Ooh, that's a good one. I'm kind of thinking about that and I'm thinking, I don't think so somehow. Bowser is a new person on the team. Is he in here? Bowser King. Well, welcome to the team, dude. I hope you're going to be doing amazing things. I'm kind of like filling a few minutes, allowing people time to get here because it's starting to fill up now. It's starting to fill up. People are they're getting the alerts. They're turning up. Takes them a while. Justin, is it? All right. Justin, I look forward to reviewing your first mod, whatever that is. Michael Dodd's asking me, what is the custom content tab for? It's for custom content. So any kind of custom bits and pieces that need to get added into the menu system will get thrown in there. And it's, where is it? Where's that's parklets, custom content. There's nothing in there at the moment. I guess it's kind of a catch-all for the guys. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Captain. He just sneaked in. How you doing, mate? Awesome. Roberto, will I review your World Trade Center mod? You build it first. Because I've got to say, Roberto, I'm not convinced. That's gonna take some building. That's gonna take some building. Who else is here? God, dear. Hey, L's here. I just saw Steph, man. Yeah, L's here. Christian. Hey, Christian. How you doing? Now, I've got to tell you guys, like most of you will know already, but no Nanny Giggles tonight. Isn't it? How sad is that? No Nanny Giggles. She's on holiday. She's on holiday. She's in Venice. And like probably I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Twitch, but if you check out my on Twitch, on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, she sent me a picture of her in Venice, and she said to say hello to all of you guys. So if you go onto my Twitter, right, you can check out Nanny Giggles. She's looking very, very nice, I have to say. Looks like she's enjoying herself with her very, very large boyfriend. Right. Shall we start talking? Should we start talking about this? I think we should for a bit. Yes, I think so too. Right. So here's the city, and as you can see, it's starting to come along. We've got 4 full rows populated now. Our population's over 300,000 and continuing to grow a little bit. Our profits are up over 263 and climbing, and that's going to climb quite a bit. Let's start off with the Omega. Let's talk Omega first, because that's where we like talking about cash. Right, so here we go. As you can see, like this third row that I put in, that's pretty much populated now with it's Omegaized. Pretty much, it's just this last for you to do. This last row that I've just put in, kind of just before we went live, there's still quite a bit to do. Yeah, there's one or two channel moderators. Do you want to be a channel moderator, Christian? Just say, yeah, no, maybe, and I'll set you up. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about this, wasn't I? Did I solve the education issue? Let me show you. So I'm just kind of waiting for these to fill up. Let's have a look at education. One thing that I've found is that doing this bit by bit is a very good idea. And let me show you kind of for why when we look at the education. So here's the education map, and as you can see, things are looking pretty good. Pretty good indeed. You can see by all these green buildings are educated buildings. And what time is it? It's like 11 a.m. So as we continue to go through the day, you'll see these purple bars going down as the kids go out, go to school, come back, and then they come back as these green bars, which are the students. Got this little block here which is uneducated, and wouldn't surprise me if we're starting to have a few students go missing, which is probably that little batch of buildings there. I may have to do a little bit of repopulation. We'll see. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, it solved the problem. Just moving those colleges. So instead of having one line here, having two lines here and here, it's solved the problem, and we're getting green buildings like right to the end on both ends of the row. So like in terms of the education problem, yeah, pretty much done. Bowser's asked, can I try your Marta texture and test your Volvo bus? You know, I was looking at those, funnily enough, yesterday. So let me check it out. But I saw them, and I will have a look. Let's see. Les Angry. I was talking to Yayi. Any other questions? Mazmaster, does libraries have any influence on education? Yeah, absolutely they do. Libraries are really cool. Libraries act like a medium wealth park plus a bit of education. They're really good. I really recommend libraries. If you throw it in parks, you know, try and remember and think to yourself, should I throw in a park or should I throw in a library instead? They're very, very good. Any other questions? Bowser, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Christian, how long are you going to go for tonight, Skye? 2 to 3 hours. I'm going to do 2 hours tonight, Christian. 2 hours. Bang. It's going to be 2 hours on the dot. I'm out of here. And in terms of what we're going to do tonight, the first thing I'm going to do is we'll have a look around this city, right? And we'll kind of talk about the issues, and we'll talk about some of the problems and some of the solutions to the problems that I've been having or whatever. But like for maybe like the first, I don't know, the first hour, 45 minutes or whatever. But then I actually want to jump into a completely new region, and I want to do some R&D on an academy city that I've been thinking about doing for like ages and ages. And I thought it might be kind of fun You know, to like split it, have, you know, like have the first half, you know, talk about the mechanics and stuff, because this is a very, very mechanical city. But then to go out into a completely new region and look at the aesthetic side, and you guys actually see me doing some pure R&D, because I have no idea like what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna be pure R&D. So it's just going to be me like throwing some stuff in and seeing what looks good, what doesn't, you know, what works, what doesn't. It's I think it's going to be quite cool. Going to be quite cool. Now, as you can see, like lag, right? No lag problems. No lag problems at all so far. It's working pretty blooming nicely, I have to say. And let me show you my settings, because I think it's kind of worth talking about this for a second. So if I go to my settings and we look at graphics, what I've done, the lighting and shadows I've turned down to medium, right? But I think the one that probably makes the biggest difference, at least in this city, is the animation detail, turning the animation detail to low. Where you've got like a really big volume of traffic, turning the animation detail makes a huge difference. So yeah, there you go. That's what I've done to kind of solve the lag problems. And as you can see, this thing is sweet as, like no lag problems at all. And I mean, we've still got a ways to go though. I mean, we're only at like 300,000, but there are like a fair amount of buildings in here now. And there's one other thing that you can do, and this is kind of the thing. Once we get up to like the higher populations, and like there's more traffic and more going on and whatever, if you reduce the speed, like I'm running this on the fastest. This is running on Cheetah at the moment, and there's like no lag at all. But when we get bigger, we will start to get some lag. And the thing to do is when you want to like move around and stuff, just knock it down to turtle speed, and you'll find that the lag is like massively, massively, massively reduced. There's absolutely no lag at all when you knock it down to turtle speed. You run it on cheetah speed, if there's like a lot going on, it'll be laggy. But you knock it down to turtle, no problems. I found that out. What else? What else? What else? Bum 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 bum. People talking about the RCI plopper. Love colours on the suspension bridges. Yes, so would I. I'd love to be able to like choose different colours of bridges and stuff, and like more different styles of bridges. You know, like you know those bridges that are like a semicircle, kind of like the Sydney Bridge. You know, like the ones in the new Cities in Motion thing, Cities Skyline. So yeah, I'd love that kind of thing. Zoxide, you love the butterfly design of the OMG-Megacow. Yeah, I must admit I kind of love how this worked out. Like I didn't set out to do that particularly, but just kind of where it just provides a nice kind of backdrop to the whole thing. Because let's be honest, this is very much a mechanical city. This is about testing out the mechanics. It's about min-maxing. It's like, how much can we make in this city? How much Omega can we make in this city? So how many buildings can we cram in? You know, how much Omega can we produce? How much Omegaized freight can we get shipped? You know, all that kind of stuff. You know, can we manage the traffic? Can we manage the education? Can we manage the crime, the health, all that kind of stuff? Which is, you know, very, very much a mechanical thing. But I want to get on to other cities where it's not so much about the mechanics and it's more about the aesthetics, which is, I think, where, to be honest, the real fun is. I mean, if you look at you think of cities like Skye Francisco or Tamarin Island or the secret research base or stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of where it's at. Christian, look out! Here comes 20 minutes on bridges. Yeah, no, I'm going to be quite good. I'm not going to get bridge obsessed. Do all my junctions have traffic lights that slow down traffic? Can you switch them to yield junctions? At the moment, they're all using traffic lights, right? Just simply because I want to prove that this city will work fine with things exactly as they are. But can I convert them to roads without traffic lights? Yeah, absolutely. And all I do is go to roads, go to upgrade, click on the road I want to change. There you go. High density street with no traffic lights. So they'll just have yield signs at this crossroads. So there you go. And would that improve things? I mean, we'll find out eventually, because I'm sure I'll play around with it at some point. What else? What else? Tamarind Island, says Steph Man. That's LTG, by the way, for the people from XCOM. Steph Man is LTG. Tamarind Island is my favourite, no doubt. You know, I think it's mine. I mean, for a long time, the Pleasure Island was my favourite. I kind of loved that. But, you know. Now, guys, you know what? I'm gonna be like kind of liberal tonight. So yeah, like if you wanna throw in some links, then I kind of don't mind too much as long as they're relevant. Like you know, just be good, guys. I'm gonna be nice. And there's no Nanny Regina here to tell you off or take you out the back and give you a spanking. So it's all good. It's all good. Right? Should we have a look? We had a look at education. Education, as I said, is pretty darn good. We're missing about probably like 500 students or so at the moment. I probably kind of need to do a repopulation. But like this is showing 5 hats. It's probably not 5 hats. Because look, there's this bunch here, which you've got. Right, see, it's 1 AM, right? The majority of the students should be home by now, right? But you've got this group with nobody in. This is what I talk about missing people, right? There should either be a green bar showing 15 students or a purple bar showing 15 kids, right? And you'll find that because of the pathing in your city, right, that it's always the same buildings that end up unoccupied every day, right? So you know what? Screw it. I'll show you. I'll do it, right? I'll repopulate these so you can see that that they do get repopulated and then they go bloomin' missing again. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take some high density and I'm just going to bang in some high density buildings across here. 3, 4. Now each one of these gives me 100 students. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 900 extra students. So what I'll do, I'll let these build and then we'll kind of let it run for 24 hours and you'll see that tomorrow night these will all be full of students. So there you go. Am I currently using the 1.2 pack on my website? I am using the 1.2 the 1.2 Skye pack. With one exception, I am using the new Bulldoze mod, and I'm going to show you that. I might even show you that now because it's so awesome. I did show you in the last video that I did, but I think it's worth showing you. This is Regional Bulldoze 1.6, and it's freaking awesome. And this is like a really good example of just how quickly the modding guys are fixing stuff and moving this forward, right? So did I add the extra scripts? No, because I'm still using 1.2. And the reason that I haven't put out SkyPack 2.0, and the reason I'm upgrading it to 2.0 is because there's a there's a change in how the thing is installed. Instead of being installed into one directory, it's installed into two different directories. And I'm also adding in some additional mods. And I just want to make sure, I want to take the time to just have a bit of a play, have a bit of a test, and make sure that everything works fine before I release it. But it will be out. I'm thinking it's going to be out tomorrow morning. So there you go. I'm just checking the chat, see what you guys are saying. The new RCI has better images. Yeah, I saw that you've replaced, like, what was it, 250 odd images? Wow, that's a lot of work, dude. I'm impressed. Sorry, I need a drink. My throat's been bugging me today. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I'm talking too much. Right. What else? Repopulation is a pain in the backside. You ain't kidding, Grizzly. Repopulation. I mean, Jesus H Christ. Did Maxis test this game like at all before it went out? Because, like, seriously. I mean, how can something like that get through, right? And like, how can you justify allowing that to be like that? Oh, look, our profit. We started off when we came on, we were about 240 odd. We're just about to hit 300,000 in profits, which is pretty sweet. Right, let's look at this repopulation. So, because the kids will be coming home, and I don't really want that. Oh, the kids have all come home. Damn it, I was too late. See, that's yakking. Right, I've got to wait until tomorrow morning until these students leave. Too slow. I could bang in some more, I suppose, but the thing is, with repopulating students, you've got to do it while the schools are open, because otherwise, you know, they just sit there. They don't go out. So there you go. But actually, you know what? Let's go over here. You'll see, as the kids come home, now they're all home. They get, you know, that's the only thing with this road system. It's actually pretty efficient. People can actually move around very, very quickly. So, like, the students get home very, very quickly every day. As soon as the college is shut, they're like, you know, quick whiz round the outside, boom, they're home, done. Although a lot of them actually are within walking distance, so a lot of them actually just walk. What's Inspin suggesting? Oh, are you talking about McDonald's? Yeah, the great McDonald's government conspiracy. Hell yeah. There's a special drug that the government puts in McDonald's hamburgers. And the reason they chose McDonald's hamburgers is because McDonald's hamburgers are actually the most delicious thing in the world. I'm thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, the idea is, like, you know, get them to eat these burgers and get ridiculously fat, and then they just, like, fat and lazy and won't complain about the horrendous governments that we have in the world. And it's not just like the American government. It's all the governments. They're all the same. Let's have a political debate. That'll be good. Rant about how sucky governments are. Cranky's here, is he? Hey, Cranky, how you doing, man? Cranky Canuck, everybody. If you haven't checked out his blog site, Cranky Gamers, check it out. Very good. Some very funny articles and some scathing criticism of games and gaming, but very funny. They use NSA cameras for burgers. Yeah. Oh dear, the conspiracy stuff's going to go wild now. Right, here we go. Here are our buildings emptying. The students are going off to school. So this time I'll actually knock these buildings down once the students go off to school. Come on, go off to school, you little buggers. You little jammy-faced wretches. There they go. And as soon as they've gone, yeah, we could just get rid of these. And then these kids who came from here will just, because obviously people don't live in individual buildings, they just live anywhere that they can get to. When we look at this after 6 o'clock, these will be repopulated with kids. Get rid of that one. And that one, to be honest. Come on, you lot. Little jammy-faced wretches. Go off to school. No skiving. Go on. Get out of it. Yeah, maybe they'll go. Maybe they won't. We'll see. Right, should we talk about the bulldoze mod? I think we should. Now, I did show this, like I said, in the last video, but see, this is just such a good example of how the modding community are reacting to problems. Is this the highest income city per hour you have ever built? No, not even close. Not even close. I built an electronics city that was making about 1.5 million an hour. I built a casino city, which you guys never saw because I built it in R&D, and that was making, I don't know, between $1 million, $1.5 million an hour. Renter Hamster said, "Did you delete them too soon? The bar went down, but the agents weren't done leaving. Doesn't matter. Once that bar goes down, right, it means that they're in the queue to leave the building, right? If you delete the building, the agents are actually still there, and they just come out onto the road. So it doesn't actually matter. These doesn't look like they're going to move, so yeah, get rid of that one as well." There we go. And then we'll just wait until 6 o'clock, and we should see that these buildings where we've had like no students, no kids, should start to get full of people. And I'm just going to leave it there so you can see it. The college is closed at 6, so I don't think it'll take long. Shouldn't. Either that or these are bugged out and completely screwed, which I don't think is the case. I think it's just a case of missing students. But we'll see.